Hey everyone, this is Alexander from hipsterchimp.com. Tonight I want to talk to you about ignoring files in Git. This is quite useful. I work with Drupal a lot, and every time I create a new repository, I create an ignore file, a git ignore file, to ignore numerous files and folders. As far as Drupal goes, an important one would be my settings. I have a settings.php file that's only used locally, and so there's of course no need for me to be committing that and pushing that to a server or anything, since it's only for my local instance of the Drupal install. There's lots of other use cases. That's just one. That's one of mine. But let's try to make this one quick. So ignoring files. Let's go ahead and once again, let's go ahead and create a temporary folder just to do some of this work in. Let's call it Git Demo again. All right. Okay, created the Git Demo directory. As you can see, there's nothing in it right now. So let's touch a file. We'll do another readme.doc. There we go. As you can see, we have the readme.doc. If we do a git status, of course we don't have we don't have a repository. Let's make a repository. So we do git init. There we go. And now if we do a git status, you can see that in our new repository we have the readme.doc. Okay, well, let's say that it was important for us not to be watching the different versions of this file. Important for us not to be committing it and pushing it to server and whatnot. Let's create a .gitignore file. So you can do that by touch.gitignore. And there we go. Git status again will show that we have a .gitignore file and a readme.doc file, both of which are untracked. Let's go into our .gitignore file, and I want to not track any files in this repository named readme.doc. I've decided that those files be no good. So in here, all you have to do is if you actually know the name of the file and the extension of it, then you just have to type that in. So in this case, in our .gitignore, if we don't want to watch that or track that, readme.doc. That's it. Let's also add something. Let's add. You can do with the asterisk. You can do any files that end with something. You could any files that end with A or B or txt, doc, anything you want. So let's, in this case, just do any file that ends with txt. And you can also do directories just by doing the name of the directory and ending with the /. Let's go ahead and save this. And now if we do a git status, as you can see, our readme.doc is no longer being tracked. As far as Git is concerned, it doesn't exist. And the only thing that does exist in here now is the .gitignore file, which we do want to add, commit, and push if we were pushing to a server. We're not going to do that right now. One more thing, let's go ahead and, since we did ignore anything that ends with a .txt, just to make sure that that's working, we'll do a touch blah blah.txt, and ls shows us that yes, we do have the blah blah.txt, but hopefully Git is unaware of it, and yes, Git is. Okay, that's it for the gitignore file. That should get you up and going with gitignore. Glad to have you back with me again tonight. I'll try to put up another Git tutorial tomorrow night. Thanks, guys. Bye.